at the time thinking like, okay, he El Chapo with this bitch. He gonna be selling bricks, cause that's the type of nigga I want. If you gonna go to jail, or if I'm gonna go to jail, baby, like it need to be for something good, like something bringing in that money. You know, rationale, something bringing in that check. Period. Okay. What's poppin', my J Dolls? Before I get in this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that bell. You guys, we're on the road to 2,000 subscribers. So don't play with us, because we never been one of them. Alright, y'all? So, baby, I'm going to get into this story time. And this story time is going to be about how I dated someone that also dated a celebrity at the same time as dating me. And also, not only was this person living a double life, aka he was living a double life in many ways. he had a lot going on. Like, it's actually a very interesting story time that I haven't told it because it's too recent. And y'all, I'm gonna keep a lot of his information like private, and like obviously give code names and stuff, because I don't want him to think like I'm trying to out him or nothing like that, because baby, it ain't never none of that, okay? Like, I ain't trying to get in no problems with the mob, okay? So anyways, y'all, with this story, I'm going to name the person that I'm talking about, that I was talking to. I wouldn't say dating, talking, communicating with. Whatever you want to call it, alright? His name, I'm going to call him Mob Ties, okay? Because my friends know him as Mob Ties. That's how I code them. Anyways, so, y'all, disclaimer on this damn video. Never ever, when I tell you, never ever, bitch, never ever date anyone in your damn apartment building. And never ever talk to anyone that knows someone in your apartment building. If you meet them through your apartment building, baby, let me fix my color. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. So y'all, let me just tell you, one day, how I met him is one day I was walking Chanel. And when I tell you I was looking busted, I can't even remember how, like, what I was wearing, but I know I had my fake locks in, and it was like the blonde gold type ones. And I had just got off of work, and I decided to take my dog on a walk. This was kind of in the summertime, so I took my little dog on a walk, and like we were just kind of walking, and I was on the phone, like, I don't know if I was on the phone with my mama. I don't know who I was on the phone with. I was on the phone with somebody. So I was on the phone, and then he lived in my building. He like lived in the corner like the corner apartment. And the thing about the corner apartments on our like building is damn near like they're huge as fuck. Like you have to have like a 2-bedroom to have one of those like corner apartments. And the corner ones, you have like a whole balcony that wraps around the whole apartment. Like it's nice as fuck. So I see him, like I hear him like yelling like, hey, da da da, like I like your nails. Like back then I had my long nails, my long ghetto nails or whatever. He was like, oh, you like, I like your nails, da da da. I'm like, oh, thank you. He's like, yeah, I pay attention to details, da da da. So he was like a hood nigga. I'm not gonna get no descriptions. Like I said, like I'm not trying to get federal with this video. So anyways, he's a hood nigga. So I'm looking at him. I can tell a hood nigga when I see a hood nigga. So I'm looking at him like, oh, he a hood nigga. Like, I don't really date hood niggas. Like, I never dated a hood nigga. I never talked to a hood nigga in my life. Like, for real. Like, so anyways, y'all, like, I looked up, I was like, okay, God. But he was being very nice. Like, he was like, hey, bro, hey, like, come over here, la, 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 let me get your number. Like, being all extra. He was just like, hey, like, your nails are nice. Like, you look nice. And then he was just telling me, like, he was asking me my name. He was telling me how he paid attention to details, and like asking me if he could get my number. And I'm like, nah, no thank you. Like, y'all so fucking weird. I'm like, no thank you. And he was like, all right, well, or I don't know what he said at the end, but like I kept walking. Like he was like, oh, nice to meet you though, or something like that. So like it was very polite, give us polite. So I was like, okay. At the time though, I said no thank you, because I was with, on and on, I wasn't with Larry, but I was talking to Larry. So I'm trying to see why I was so stupid, because I really still could have talked to him, but like at the time my heart was with Larry. At the time, this had happened in the summertime, so like at the time my heart was with Larry, so I was like, no, it's no need to even conversate with this man. Like, you know, we can't even do nothing because me and Larry had terms and conditions. So, you know, at this point, I'm like, fuck it. Like, I already got a situation going on right now. Let me just keep on walking, like, walk my dog, mind my business. Plus, I really don't like when people holler at me. Like, no matter where I'm at, like, if you holler at me, I just look at you like, yeah, okay, yeah. And I'll go about my business. Like, I don't know why it irritates me so much when guys holler at me, but it just fucking irritates me. Unless I'm in a club, because, like, if I'm in a club, I'm welcoming. You know, I'm drunk, like, I'm friendly, I'm gonna be nice. But, like, if I'm just living my normal life, like, why are you coming up to me? Why are you coming up to me? Because 9 times out of 10, like, the nigga, like, I ain't gonna come up to me because, like, the niggas that I like are just shy. Like, not even shy, but they just, like, not gonna come up to me like that in public, okay? So, anyways, y'all, every time somebody try to come to me in public, I just kind of, like, ignore them or just say no. I don't know why, but I do. So, anyways, y'all, so, boom. I go about my business. I come back, and I think I was on the phone with my cousin, actually. But I was on the phone with somebody, and I'm like, girl, yeah, he was trying to talk to me from the balcony, da 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 da. I'm like, but he low-key look like he got money because he lived in the corner balcony. And I'm thinking he lived there because I had never seen him, though. And I think I was living at a place for, like, maybe a couple months, and I had never seen him. But I was like, oh, he's in a big apartment. Like, he got money because I know how much my rent costs. So his rent got to be like renting. My rent, his rent. Okay. So I'm like, he got money. And then, like, he had, like, a Gucci belt and Gucci sunglasses. I'm thinking, like, this nigga got money. It's giving, he got money. Did I just, like, fumble the bag for a nigga ain't got no money? Like, are you dumb? You are really dumb. You are really stupid, like, fumble the bag for somebody that ain't got a bag. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? I don't fucking know. So, anyways, y'all, at this time, I was in love, so whatever. You couldn't tell me nothing. So, boom. Me and Larry, I ended up breaking up with Larry. Like, I don't fucking know why. At this point, he probably don't know why I broke up with him so many times. I don't even fucking know why. Like, he just used to get on my damn nerves. Every little thing, like, about him just would irritate me. So, I broke up with him. And so, I ended up seeing Mob Ties. He was downstairs, so he got out of a girl's car, and I'm like, is this his girl? You know what I mean? Is he trying to talk to me? He got a girl, like, so he gets out his girl's car, and I'm acting like I ain't looking, but I'm looking, you know, I'm outside with my dog, she's using the bathroom. So when I see him, I'm just like, okay, he with his girl, cool, but he was just trying to talk to me a couple weeks ago. So anyways, he gets out of the car, and he was like, oh, like, could you, can you let me in or something? I left my key or something. I don't know what the fuck he said to me, but now I know it's a fucking lie. You know, I don't know what he was saying to me. So I'm thinking like, oh, this man just trying to talk to me or whatever. I was like, well, you know, my dog got to use the bathroom, you know. He's like, oh, it's okay. I'll wait for you guys. I want to walk in with you guys or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we ended up walking in together with Chanel. And Chanel, you know how she be jumping on people and all types of shit. So anyways, y'all, we're walking in, and I'm like, so did you really need to be let in, or you just want to talk to me? And he was like, oh no, like, he was like, I knew I was gonna get you though. He was like, I knew I was gonna get you the next time I see you though. Like, he was like, okay, so he got off the floor. He didn't live on my floor. Like, he got off the floor that I lived on, and like, he proceeded to like talk to me like, oh, like, get to know me, ask me where I'm from, ask where he from. Apparently he don't even live here. He in and out of states. I'm not gonna say where. So anyways, y'all, at this time, I'm like, what the hell? Like, this man got a lot going on. It's giving drug dealer vibes. It just really was. But he painted me a whole picture of like this other lifestyle he lives, which he do, but that's not the lifestyle he was living at the time, okay? But he was like painting this picture that he do certain things, other things. Like, I'm not gonna say because it's gonna get too specific, you know what I mean? But like he was like educational and he had this and he's doing that too, you know, like he got hobbies and shit. So I'm like, okay, maybe I was judging this man. That's what I'm starting to think. I'm like, maybe he not a hood nigga. Maybe I'm judging him just like based off of his looks. Like, even though I know I'm good at reading people, like you could like have a conversation with me for like 10 minutes and I could read your whole soul, baby. I'm telling you. So anyways, I'm like, it's giving drug dealer, but he's trying to give me that he doesn't sell drugs like at the time. So I was thinking like, okay, interesting. I said, oh, all right. I said, I would have never expect that. You know, I would have never expected. He's like, yeah, see, y'all always be trying to like pretty much stereotype people. This is this. I'm like, okay, cool. So after that, he got my number. Yes, he got my number because who cares? Like, at the time, I wasn't fucking with Larry. I'm like, I could talk to this nigga in my building. Why not? Why not? He got money. Supposedly, he got money. He seemed polite. Maybe I need something new. Maybe I need to mix it up a bit. So, y'all, so at this point, I'm like, okay, cool. I give him my number. And, like, he ended up, he was texting me. Like, oh, nice to meet you, beautiful. Like, girl, these niggas is crazy. Commissioner, over here. These niggas is crazy, straight crazy. Like, they really be trying to make it seem like they really sweet, but they really don't be like that sweet in real life. I want to see what the first text message was, honestly. Let me see. Oh, we did not text much. So it's like, pleasure meeting you again, Your Highness Joanna. Oh my freaking gosh. Like, this man, he was like trying to like, he was just trying to be like, he's one of those smooth talkers. Like, you could just tell he's a smooth talker. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. He seemed cool. So we texted back and forth. And then that night, we ended up getting on the phone, but it was late night. And I think I was drinking. I was drunk that night. Like, we ended up getting on the phone. He was asking me what I was doing. I was saying what he was doing. He was making moves. He was making plays or whatever. And he pretty much told me, like, he was just doing some, you know, whatever. The shit that I thought already he was doing, he was fucking doing. Like, when I tell y'all, like, with me, like, it's really easy for me to kind of put two and two together and get four. I'm telling y'all right now. So I'm like, so this nigga trying to make me believe he really ain't this type of man, but he is this type of man. Like, what the hell? But fuck it, I would still talk to him. I never fucked with a, you know, a big dog before. Let me try to fuck with a big dog. I'm thinking he a big dog. That's what I'm thinking. At the time, thinking like, okay, he El Chapo this bitch. He gonna be selling bricks. Because that's the type of nigga I want. If you gonna go to jail, or if I'm gonna go to jail, baby, like, it need to be for something good. Like, something bringing in that money. You know, rationale? Something bringing in that check. Period. Okay? So, I'm thinking like, okay, he could be bringing in that check. So, anyways, we get to know each other more. We talking, we FaceTimed, I think, a different time. And then we had talked about meeting. But I told him, he tried to come to my house. If, baby, you're not coming to my house, I don't even care if we live in the same building, you're still not coming to my house. Because like, I don't want you to know exactly where I live. And then on top of that, like, just because you live in my building don't mean that I'm going to, like, allow you my space so that you can allow yourself to try to fuck on me. Because that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Like, if y'all know the amount of niggas that tried to fuck me last year and didn't make it through to the finale, like, y'all niggas didn't get to hit. Y'all niggas was thirsty in 2021. Y'all niggas was thirsty. But anyways, so I was like, cool, I'm not gonna let him come to my house. I don't care if we live in the same building. I think it is strange though we live in the same building. We gotta go all the way out to see each other. Like, if we can just go downstairs, or we had community rooms and shit. So like, you know. So I was like, cool, let's just meet in the community room. So I was like, okay, cool, like, let's do it. So he comes downstairs, y'all. And we're supposed to go to the community room. This nigga wants to go to the theater room. So you guys, we have a theater room. So I'm like, okay, I guess, cool. But the theater room was fucking locked, y'all. The shit is fucking locked because of COVID. So I'm like, I told him, I said, I don't know how we can get to the theater room. The theater room is locked because of COVID. He said, oh, no, no problem. This nigga, he got us in. That's all I would say. Like, I'm not even trying to incriminate this man. He got us in. So he got us in. So I'm thinking, like, there was a camera directed towards the theater room, y'all. Like, literally. I'm like, damn, these niggas, if they see me on camera with this nigga going in here, like, they probably was trying to kick my ass out low-key, but they never found out, and who cares? Like, they never give a fuck if they did. So anyways, y'all, we went in there, and this man wants to go in there because he wants to smoke. So niggas smoking in the fucking theater room. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And like, before we get to the theater room, y'all, I had to do check, like body check, because baby, you ain't about to kill me in this bitch. Like, you ain't about to do nothing to me in this bitch. Like, you know, but like, he had like a pocket knife, but nothing serious. I'm like, okay, cool, you know, whatever. So we was in there, we was gonna watch TV, but nothing was on that shit because they got direct DVD. So we like, okay, cool, we listen to music and shit. We get to talking, he's smoking, he asked me to smoke. At this time, I had never smoked before, and I wasn't smoking, so it was cool. Which I'm glad, because I ain't gonna lie, the weed didn't smell right. It didn't smell right to me. It don't smell like the weed that I smoke now, like, or I have smoked. I don't really smoke now. But, like, I'm glad I didn't smoke that shit. So, anyways, y'all, he was chilling, he was cool. Then, like, took off his shirt. I don't know why he took off his shirt, y'all. And like, it was showing me the tattoos and shit. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, my ass is low-key awkward as fuck, because y'all gotta remember at the time, I was like messing with Larry on and off. Like, I really wasn't interested in nobody else like that for real. Like, honestly, I was just wasting people's time. So anyways, y'all, at that time, he showing me his tattoos and shit. I missed the tattoo, which we're going to talk about. I missed a big-ass tattoo, and I don't know how. But anyways, y'all, so we was talking stuff. Like, then he, like, tried to, like, hugging me and try to, like, kiss me. And I told him, nah. Like, I don't want to be kissing you. Like, that's doing too much. Or I'm not trying to be doing that. He was like, oh, really, a kiss? I'm like, yeah, like, a kiss is, like, just going to lead to somebody wanting something sexually. And I'm just not going to be doing that. And so he's like, okay, cool. So he started massaging my foot. Y'all, I had these slides on. He started massaging my feet, And then, y'all, this man started fucking sucking my fucking toes. Like, y'all, I have never in my life had no man suck my toes. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And this man sucked my toes the first link. And, like, when I tell y'all, I did not like that shit at all. Like, I was, like, making faces like this the whole time, but it was dark as fuck in here. I was like freaking out. I'm sorry, like, my feet was all fucking wet. He put the whole foot in his fucking mouth. Like, that should turn me off, because I just imagine him sucking dick. Because, like, if you can suck my toes like that, baby, you can suck a mean dick. Let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. So anyways, y'all, so after that happened, I'm like, okay, that's weird. Like, that's weird, but whatever. So I asked him, like, you know, does he have like a, you know, foot fetish and stuff? He was like, no, like, he's just like nice, pretty feet, And I guess, like, I got pretty feet, I guess, to some niggas. I got pretty feet because somebody else was obsessing over my feet one time. And I had to tell him, like, what the fuck? But anyways, y'all, so yeah, he was talking about toes and stuff, and like trying to kiss my neck and stuff. Like, low-key, you trying to fuck me? You trying to fuck me? Like, baby, like this is our first link. You trying to fuck already? Like, not gonna happen, okay? So then he was talking about, he called his people and he was trying to get like a bottle because he had no car. So I asked him, I said, you don't have a car? And he's like, oh no, his car got taken, He showed me pictures of his car. Or he don't got his car no more. I don't freaking know. Something about his car, like, excuses. And I'm like, okay, if this man was El Chapo, he could go get his car. Like, he could go get a car. Like, he could cop a car in 5 seconds. Like, this not El Chapo. This ain't El Chapo. This ain't El Chapo. So I'm thinking, like, okay, he low-key might be broke on the low. So I'm thinking, okay, he might be broke on the low, like, he in between locations because he don't got a permanent location. And then he don't got a car. And then he's trying to get his people to bring a bottle. Like, you didn't buy a bottle before we linked. Then the bottle never came. So, and then when he got on the phone with his people, he said he was with his baby. Baby? You must be talking about little baby. You must be talking about a different type of baby, because a baby, it ain't me. I ain't nobody's baby. Like, At the time, I wasn't nobody's baby, right? So at this time, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why is this man telling this man that I'm his baby or he's with his girl type shit? So anyways, y'all, like, we in that bitch, and he telling me about how he know, like, Young Thug and Gunna and shit, like, how he know these different type of people. I'm like, okay, cool, that's dope, but I don't really give a fuck about that shit. Like, I'm not really one of those fangirls, like, just because you know somebody on me, I'm gonna suck your dick. And just because you know somebody on me, I'm gonna let you hit. Okay? Let me let you know, if you're not Drake, now, if you Drake bodyguard, and Drake is in the presence, like, you could get me in the presence of Drake, might question my morals a little bit. But yeah, no. Okay, baby, like, no. So anyways, at this point, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm thinking he capping, because a lot of niggas like to cap a lot, so I'm thinking he really capping. But now I put two and two together, he might really be telling the truth. Like, he might really know these niggas, because there's another mix in this story. So y'all, this is where the story starts getting rocky. So at one point, like, he had showed me some type of picture of him incarcerated in jail, bitch. Goddamn, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to act smart. He was in fucking jail. He sent me this picture. The picture was, no, he didn't send me the picture. He showed me the picture when we were together in the room, and the picture was fucking fire. I ain't gonna lie. I said, nigga, you can take a picture like this in jail? So I was like, cool. We talked about this shit. Like, he just got out of jail, apparently. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm in the damn community. I'm in the fucking theater room with this nigga that just got out of jail, smoking weed. Like, alright, you guys. So, I know you guys are watching the video, and it's gonna change. Like, my outfit's gonna change, and I'm gonna look different. My hair is gonna change, I believe. So, just to let you guys know, my camera had overheated when I was making this story time. So, now I'm gonna continue the story time. So, pretty much when he showed me the jail pic, I was like, okay, like, this picture is like hella fire, like, bro, like, I'm thinking he's capping, like, this is just some creative shoot he did or something. But no, y'all, it was a real prison picture. So at this point, I'm telling my friends about, like, our first link and stuff like this, and telling them all the tea and all this stuff. And then we start snooping on him on Instagram, y'all. You know how the girls like to look, and then sometimes we look and we find something we don't like. Baby, that's what happened. And for me, it didn't matter, because, like, y'all, we was never serious at all. Like, literally, we linked one time, which y'all get into, and that's it, y'all. We talked a few times, and that's it, y'all. I wasn't really tripping over him at all. So, like, I went to go look at his Instagram, y'all, and I found the picture, and I sent the picture to my friend. I said, girl, this is the jail picture I was talking about. Like, this shit hella fire. Let me show you how, like, how I'm talking to a criminal type shit. So anyways, y'all, so I send it to her, and she zooms in and stuff, because me and my friends are all investigators. Like, let me tell you that right now. So literally, she zooms in and she sees he has a neck tattoo. Y'all, like I said, when I was in the room, I seen all his tattoos. Besides the most important tattoo that I'm about to talk about, y'all. It was a big old neck tattoo, and it had a girl's name on it. And she was like, who is this? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't really know. Like, I didn't even notice that. Like, I didn't even notice that on his fucking neck. Like, what the hell? So anyway, she started zooming in and was like, okay, this is the name. Like, who's this girl's name? And so I started looking through his Instagram, BITCHs. Okay? And I see the girl. Okay, so y'all, the name that he had tatted on his neck is also a celebrity's name, right? But it's not common, but it's a name that anybody else could be named, right? But if you knew the name, you'd be like, bitch, like, a lot of people don't got that name. You should have put two and two together. But anyways, y'all, I went to go looking on his Instagram page and found out it was the actual celebrity. And it was a picture of him and the celebrity together, like, all hugged up, and she had flowers, and he was all behind her and saying how he loved her, this, and, like, she was following him. So, y'all, it was not even no fan shit, because it'd be crazy, some fan shit. Like, if it was some fan shit, it would be like, they wouldn't have no pictures together, you know, and she sure wouldn't be following him. Like, and if they had pictures together, it would be like, oh, they're beside each other or like this. No, like, he was behind her and she was in front of him, and he was holding her waist, baby, and she was holding flowers like, this her nigga, okay? So I'm like, what in the hell? And she was following him and liking his post, like, what he said he loved her, this is this. And I'm like, what in the fuck? How the hell did I end up talking to a guy that's talking to a celebrity? Like, why the fuck is you trying to cheat on a celebrity with me? Like, now I know I'm a bad bitch, but it's not giving. Like, it don't make no sense. You know, maybe he also probably thought I was rich. Maybe he thought I was rich because I lived here, but baby, I'm not fucking rich. So I'm like, it's not calculating, the math not mathing. So at this point, I'm like, oh, hell no. Like, this nigga all really dating a celebrity. And I'm like, he was probably telling the truth about knowing Gunna and Young Thug. Like, this nigga probably actually know famous people. And I thought he was fucking lying. And then I'm thinking, like, why would a celebrity want to date a criminal? I ain't gonna give y'all too many details, but it makes sense why now. It makes very much sense. And, like, when we were in the room, he kept asking me, like, if I know something that the celebrity's in. I'm not gonna say, because I think it's just gonna give it away. Like, y'all gonna get to guessing and shit, like, if this video gets too hot. So yeah, anyways, y'all, so like, I kept wondering why he keep asking me the same question, like, if I know this person or if I watch this or whatever, you know what I mean? And I'm like, and I was like, yeah, I do. And like, he just kept bringing it up, and I'm like, what the fuck? So anyways, y'all, after that had happened, I'm like, what in the hell is going on? So after that happened, we hadn't seen each other for a minute, because when I seen him, it was on his birthday, actually. So like, I hadn't seen him for a minute, so I was like, okay, cool. Like, he don't really live in this building. Like, technically his family member used to live in this building. So it's like, okay, cool. I just never see him. So one day, at this point, I'm like, this is hella weird. I'm not fucking with him, because it's not the fact that you talking to a celebrity too, because I don't care, because you're not my man. At the time, I was dibbling, dabbling, you know what I mean? Like, I was just talking to him. I was nothing serious. So I was just like, I wasn't mad, but I was just like, this nigga is weird. Weird. Like, the things, his life is just abnormal. Like, things is just not calculating. Like, you a dealer, and then you do this on the side and these other hobbies on the side. I'm like, then you date a celebrity? Like, this is too much. So at this point, I don't see him, so it's cool. Like, one day, like, I see him in the garage, and like, he comes in illegally once again in the garage, and I'm like, I could have just used my key. Like, why are you doing all that? Like, nigga, I could have just easily got you in the building. But anyway, he get in the garage. I don't know, he was in a hella rush, so I don't fucking know what was going on. And he was like, oh, you been MIA, this is this. But I think he only did that because, like, we were face to face and shit, so he didn't want to act like he ain't know me and shit, I guess. But he's like, you been MIA and stuff, like, I should come over later, like, you should cook and I should come over, some type of shit. And I'm like, oh, no, I'm good. I was just like, I'm good. And like, he's like, all right. Like, his ass was such in a rush, like, he almost got off on my floor, but he didn't live on my floor. So I'm like, okay. At this point, he don't even know. To this day, he don't even know that I know he's dating a celebrity, which is so fucking weird, y'all. And so, after this situation happened, he ended up getting the celebrity's face tatted on him as well. And I'm like, what the flying fuck is going on here? The face too? The face as well. Like, that is wild. That is OD. And I don't know why I didn't see the tattoo. Like we was kind of in a dark room, and he has hella tattoos. So like, I wasn't like really paying attention to the neck tattoo. You know what I mean? Which it should, because it's by the face. But so y'all, that's a long story about how I was dating a guy that was also dating a celebrity. I should pretty much just say, like, he cheated with me. He cheated on a celebrity with me or something. I don't fucking know. Who fucking knows? I don't know how I titled the story, because it's fucking weird. Or dating a drug dealer, whatever. Maybe I'll put both in the title. But yeah, so it was nothing really serious with him, but it was just weird, because when do you ever talk to somebody and then find out they talking to a celebrity? That made me feel like a bad bitch, because if you talking to her and you talking to me too, Yes, period, poo, okay? But anyways, y'all, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You guys, when we get to 2,000 subscribers, baby, I'm doing a giveaway, baby. And we already at 1,200 soon. So, don't play with us, because y'all coming strong. And I'm getting back focused, baby. I'm in very good energy right now. So, I'm going to film some videos. So, if you see this outfit more than once, mind your motherfucking business. Alright, see you in the next video. Bye.